Good morning. Day 21, climbing out of Stokoa Gap, going up Jacob's Ladder. Not as bad as you think it is. And tomorrow I'll be going into the Smokies. So I got about 16 miles to get there. It's go time. That certainly is a different environment than I'm used to. Pretty cool. All these like shaggy kind of, I'll say plant. Although they don't seem to be connected to anything. What the heck is going on there? Anyway, here's the trail. Not too bad. Okay, today's water source brought to you by Earth. Today's bath, also brought to you by Earth. So this is the Billy Goat Gruff Memorial Bridge. No overside loads. 2 legs, 300 pounds. I'm under that. That's good, I guess, huh? This is the Fontana Hilton. It's also the Fontana Shelter. And I am staying for the first time tonight up there. I'm staying in the shelter. That's right. And it overlooks Fontana Dam. I'm staying in a shelter because it is supposed to rain. And I did 16 miles and I'm tired and I don't want to put up my hammock. And if I did that, I would have to go way up there where all those other people are and find trees and yeah, no. So this is Fontana Dam and the bridge that I gotta walk across to get into the Smokies. We're doing this thing, day 22. Woohoo! Good morning, everyone. Okay, here I am. It's kind of the part of this whole thing that you go, until I get to the Smokies. I'm at the Smokies. Wish me luck, everyone. Take care. Okay, here we go. Going into it. Let's see. Gotta put my permit. There it is. Here we go. That's it. Off to the Smokies. Pretty sure this guy's trying to play with me. He's certainly not afraid at all. Okay, starting to get up there. Climbing the mountain into the Smokies. Not so bad. Trail legs are doing me good, I think. It's pretty exciting. Thanks for checking in. Okay, back up the Shuck Stack Fire Tower. I was here a few years ago, but we're doing it again. Ooh, no guardrail. I remember it wobbly, and it is still. How's that? Not quite good enough yet. Not done. Hey. A lot easier to go up than down, huh? Sorry, I'm not meaning to crawl to you.
No, you're good.
Made it up Shuck Stack and into the Smokies. Decided to reward myself with a walking tamale. You will be with me for my first bite. Yeah. Maybe if it was warm or something, I'll eat it, but yeah, I don't know. There's just one period of every day that it occurs to you, what am I doing here? This is money, this is time, this is sacrifice, this is quitting a job, a career, whatever. What am I doing? I could be, and then all those things start floating through your head. You know, saving for this, saving for that, replacing this. Cars, furnaces, savings. And then you're walking in the woods. And you just kind of go, yeah, that's just stuff. What do I need stuff for, really? This is, I hope this is an adventure that's worth it. It certainly has been great so far. So, just feeling good. And I'm in the Smokies and I'm doing well. So, who could complain about that? That's experience that I take with me, right? Thanks. Look at this. Smokies are showing off already. That's all covered in flowers. These little guys. Oh, how beautiful. Just come on. How great is this? Look at this trail. Look at these flowers. Okay, made it to Molly's Ridge Shelter, the first shelter in the Smokies. I'm moving on, but I had to get some water. So I'll show you. Can you see? Yeah, that's the water source. It's supposed to be coming out of a pipe, but it's not running fast enough, so it isn't. Smokies are dry. This is Molly's Ridge Shelter. It started raining right as I got my water collected, made to the top of the hill. So I don't know, hopefully I'm moving on, but we'll see. Hey there. I'm at Spencefield Shelter. I walked 18.8 miles today, and I'm in the shelter, finishing up, making my water for tomorrow so I don't wake anybody up when I try to do that. Hope everyone has a good night. Take care. Bye. Morning, day 23, second day in the Smokies. I stayed at Spencefield Shelter. So I did 18.8 miles yesterday. Highest day yet. Today's either 13 or 20. Depends on how my body feels. But here's what I'm looking at today. Gonna up on top. Have a great day, everyone. This is Rocky Top, Tennessee. It's a little windy up here. Here's the trail in the Smokies, in case anyone's interested. What does that look like? All kinds of different stuff. I'm up pretty high. It was like 5,500 feet above sea level, I think the last little thing in the ground saw. So it's up pretty high. So today's challenge is figuring out whether I can hike 13 or 20 miles. Those are my options with the shelters. So again, in the Smokies, you have to stay in a shelter. And from where I left off, there's one at like 6. No. One at 13. And then one at 20. We'll see how I feel. Stay tuned. We'll see. And then sometimes you're walking along and you're kind of bummed out or just kind of, it's slogging. And then all of a sudden, the Grateful Dead comes on your ears and they're playing Franklin's Tower. And all of a sudden it's like, God, put it on. Do you need to dance? Do you need to smile? Put on Franklin's Tower. Dance! That's all right. That helps. Go on. Put on Franklin's Tower. Have you a time? This is the second day in a row I climbed to the top of a mountain. It started pouring raining, and it just so happened to be at the very top. As soon as the first raindrop fell, I found a shelter. All right, so when I came into the Smokies, I asked for safe passage. Can't help but think maybe that wasn't the worst idea. And here's how the bear cables work in the Smokies. So you attach your bag to that hook, and then you pull and pull and pull and pull until you get these hooks. You attach these hooks to this. Sorry, it's hard to do it with the phone at the same time. That hook on the tree. And that's how you do it. Good morning, day 24. Climbing out of Double Spring Gap shelter. Did I mention I hate shelters? Hate sleeping in shelters. Hate being surrounded by people in shelters. I mean, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do in the Smokies. But God, I want my hammock back. So, trying to bust butt to get out of the Smokies as quick as possible because, again, I can't stand sleeping near a bunch of other people and being kind of at their whim. Don't have that in my hammock. So, as quick as I get out of the Smokies, I can be back to doing what I need to do. So here we go today. Check it out. Everything is covered in a layer of moss. It's like a fairy tale world. This is why it's called the Smoky Mountains. I'm at 200 miles. Woohoo! This is Kalohi, I believe. If I'm pronouncing that, I'm so sorry. Tower, otherwise also, I'm sorry, previously known as Klingman's Dome, the highest point on the Appalachian Trail. It's also my 200-mile mark, which is pretty sweet. Good for me. And it just keeps going up and up and up. Views for miles. Okay, check it out. Mile 200. Just look at this fairy tale world. What's the matter? Uh-oh. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, you got your buddy up here. Go for it. Do it. Do it. Jump. Oh. So this is the beach forest exclosure. They're trying to keep out the wild hogs. And so they put this fence up, and here's how they kind of made it for us hikers to get around. Go up. And oh. Very cool. Well, this is Newfound Gap. I'm not really sure what everybody does here, but I'm gonna throw away some trash, go to the restroom. This is the first sign that I have seen for Maine. Katahdin, Maine, 1,972.0 miles. That's all. So this is Charlie's Bunion. I don't know if I'm in North Carolina or Tennessee. It's one or the other, but it is gorgeous. Look at that. Okay, less than a mile left. I'm heading to Peck's Shelter, maybe Peck's Corner Shelter. I don't know. I've already done 21 miles today. My first 20 plus mile day. Woohoo! Quite an eventful day. Hit the 200 miles, crossed into Tennessee. I don't know if I'm back in North Carolina, still in Tennessee. I don't know what goes on with that. Newfound Gap kept going. Klingman's Dome or Kauai, however you pronounce it. I'm sorry again. And Charlie's Bunion. Not to mention my first over 20 plus mile day. I'd call that a success, wouldn't you? Still doing it. Good morning, day 25. Sorry. As you can see, I set up my hammock and slept in there last night. Much better night's sleep. After 22 miles, I just didn't care. I guess what the national park thought, and I was hanging my hammock. The shelter was pretty full, at least that's what I'm telling myself, so that's what I did, and it was a fabulous night's sleep. So not gonna do 22 today. I have like 27, I think, to finish the park. Can't do that in one day, so I gotta split it up. Looks like today's only like a 13, the way it works, so that sucks, but what are you gonna do? Bye. So day 25, something interesting I'd like to share. I rolled into the shelter last night late, it was like after 6. Hung up my hammock, got some supper, and got in my hammock. Couldn't find my sleep shirt, right? I thought, it's got to be here somewhere. I just haven't been paying attention. Searched through everything today. It's gone. So I came out with 2 t-shirts, one to wear while I'm hiking during the day, one to wear at night. My one to wear at night is gone. So you sleep in the shelter, and what happened was 5 something in the morning, everybody woke up and started making noise, packing their stuff, doing all that stuff. So what choice do you have? You get up and start doing the same thing. I guess it must have been picked up. I know I didn't leave it behind because I check and double check and triple check to make sure that I don't ever leave anything behind. And it certainly isn't possible to fall out of my pack, considering it's cinched and buckled 1,000 different ways. So, pretty sure somebody's walking around with a purple shirt, and I only have one. So for those of you that are into fashion and clothes and all that kind of stuff, I only have one shirt to wear. How bad does that suck? They're shirt stores, right? I'll find one. What are you gonna do? Better than losing like a water filter. The one thing I'll say is minus a t-shirt, and I've been eating like an insane person. My pack is light. It's light. Look at me dancing. It's light. It's probably only, my base weight is 21 pounds. It's maybe 23. It's amazing. Can't tell you, it feels like almost nothing on my back. So that's good. That's good. Maybe I could ditch more clothes. That second pair of drawers that I bought, maybe not so needy. So I just realized I haven't showered in 6 days. I've got one shirt, one bra. I haven't showered in 6 days. It's gonna be 8 at least, maybe 9. I'm gonna have to see about that in hot springs, huh? I can smell myself. I'm gonna have to get a shirt and a shower. Sound like a plan? I don't know if you all can see what this is, but it looks oddly familiar because it's the northern end of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. And here's where AT through hikers heading Sobo southbound would put their permits. I, however, am not. I'm leaving. I'm done with the Smokies. Woo! Okay, so do you see my campsite between that tree and that tree? We just have to get across here. Those that I grew up with know that I'm an old hand at this. So, stay on just a little bit longer. Good morning, day 26. Guess what? I woke up, it's raining. I stayed dry, but it took me a while to get packed up and ready to go. I just kind of waited for it to stop coming down so hard. But I'm off and I'm running, and we'll see how the frog dogs hold up. Woo! Day 26, good morning. See it? No, come on. Oh my God, it's so uphill. There it is. Okay, top of Max Patch. I climbed the entire day uphill to get here. And yeah, I mean, nice view. Okay, here I am for the night. Went over Max Patch. just about killed me, but I made it. And I am just settling down, gonna make some dinner and go to bed. So, good night, everyone. Good morning. It's day 27. Cannot believe it's day 27. And I've been out here that long. Somehow it seems like forever. Oh, wait, I gotta go through this maze. And then find the trail again. So I woke up and it was freezing. It was maybe, well, this little thermometer thing, once I had everything packed up, said 33 degrees. Now it says 35. Woohoo. So I did not sleep with my filter because I did not think it was supposed to get that cold. I was under the impression it wasn't supposed to get colder than 40, but here we are. So I don't know if my sweater froze or not. If so, it's okay because I do have that backup that I bought and didn't need. And I still have my Aqua Mirror tabs, but I guess these things happen. It's cold. So I killed myself climbing over Max Patch yesterday, but I really set myself up well. Town is 19 miles away from me, and I'm not expected until tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I can do whatever miles today, get myself real close to there, and then just get in there first thing tomorrow morning. So that's the plan. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just hoping the sun comes through and starts warming me up. But take care, everyone. Be well, and we'll see you soon. This butterfly wants to be my friend. He's been following me all around. Beautiful little guy, huh? You're gorgeous, little butterfly. You coming? Let's go. So, you know how you have a baby and it, for the first, I don't know, couple of weeks, it roots, it roots. Like, so you stick, your finger near its chin and, it's looking for, sustenance, right? So I realized as I was walking up the hill here, I'm walking up and it's like, and I think maybe being out here for 7 days straight is starting to turn me somewhat back to the primal state. So I just thought I'd share that. That's kind of where we're at. That's where we're at. Okay, we got another sign for Mount Katahdin. 1,924.7 miles to go. That's all. Let's worry about getting to Hot Springs in 6.6 miles by tomorrow. That's easy. So these are all the snacks that I've had left after 7 days. Look at that Snickers, I saved it so long. Good for me. Day 28, I made it, baby. I made it by the skin of my teeth. I got 1 bar left of battery in my charger. 1 bar. Fabulous. I've got 2 packs of ramen noodles and 1 bag of rice. That's all I have to eat. No snacks, nothing. I am bare bones, so good thing I'm coming into town. Woohoo! 4 weeks. Woohoo! Okay, so I found this right in Hot Springs, and there's a saying that says, "The nearest way to the universe is through a forest wildness," from John Muir. I think that's awesome. This is Elmer's Sunnybrook Manor. And let's see, there's a music room. Where is it? It's in here. And I'll show you my room. Oh, this place is kind of confusing. This is the room that Earl Schaefer stayed in, kind of the father of the Appalachian Trail. His first time through, and when he came through for the 50th anniversary. So that's him. Room 4. And they haven't changed the room just because they wanted to keep it for him.